It's week 7 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on the Packers' lengthy corner. He got the QB not once, but twice last week with a pair of interceptions. It's the Packers and the Vikings on Thursday night.
Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and CD, you look at the Packers in this matchup. It's a relatively balanced offense. The next-gen stats kind of bear that out. What do you think they'll be looking to do in this one?
I think it'll be exactly what you just talked about. They'll want to be balanced on offense, which means to them, they'll want everyone involved. See if they get some one-on-ones in the passing game, maybe identify some situation where they can swing the ball to the backs in space, even find some spots where they just want to play some old-fashioned power football. As one of the most successful coaches in the league told us once, the definition of balanced offense, that means you can do what you want when you want to, not necessarily just running it 50% of the time and throwing it the same percent.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Now a handoff up the middle. Amos. And this will be a Packers first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
Now, we all know that an offensive coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 15. First down, Packers.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. On 2nd down now, Amos. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Packer first down.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Give him a couple on the run there. It'll be 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. Amos. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Not an easy spot here. He'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. 3 yards, all they can muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
You want to talk about a driven player, partner. This guy is absolutely that person. He doesn't just have goals in this game. He wants to be remembered among the best to play the position, and he treats every game as an audition for that. It's a lofty goal to set for yourself, but we've seen his drive lead to some impressive games from him. Perhaps another one is in store today.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. This is Crockett. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Crockett. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Again on the ground, again Crockett. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 4 yards.
2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Wisely will throw that one away.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Results, 4th down.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a good kick there to finish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point, or in this case, a field goal.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
He finds his target, Beckham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Partner sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Miller on the catch over the middle. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. He's got a man, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 37. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And from where we sit, if you had told me that ball was somehow going to get from point A to point B, I would have told you no way. I mean, that was an absolute cannon.
Kevin O'Connell clearly unhappy with that call, and he's thrown that red challenge flag out around the field. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So score one for Kevin O'Connell. His decision to throw the challenge flag, a good one. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete. On now is the Packers punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And they come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
On first down, Hargrove. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he gets it to Bolden. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, it's complete. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at their 49-yard line.
Second and 1. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll look to throw again. It's caught, left side, Bolden. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Back to throw again. And he's got his target, Harris. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them play running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is now 10-3. A good drive that time as they get 9 plays in all, and it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. But Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Second and 9 now. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo play, but the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to show that to the defense. The young guys, they take it more to heart. It's on their sleeve a little bit. He'll learn as he goes along how to hide his emotions.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Bolden. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And Bolden brings it in complete. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris.
And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Back to throw here. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked to his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, guys, thanks very much. We'll get back with you shortly. But first, let's take a look at what's coming up this weekend around the NFL. Plenty of good games to choose from in that early window. We'll highlight the one down in Tampa. A big test for the Bucs at home as they get set to do battle with the Detroit Lions. The 4 o'clock games have some intrigue as well, especially up in Buffalo, where it'll be the Bills taking on the Miami Dolphins. And finally, on Monday Night Football, we'll wrap up the weekend with a good one between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. And on now to a check on the next-gen stats in that first half for the Packers. And they didn't get a whole lot accomplished through the air in those first 2 quarters of play. They'll need to up their game if they want to rally all the way back. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they were even better throwing the football. Lots of open receivers to choose from, and you can bet that'll continue to be a focus in the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
So here are the Vikings to take over. They defeated the Patriots last week. Now looking to make it 2 in a row here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert On 3rd and 9. They'll set up a throw. He gets it complete to Harris. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble, and the Packers pick it up, taking it right down Broadway. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark. No doubt about it. And you know that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's up through the goalposts. It's 17-10. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points. You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. And now it's down to a 1-score game. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on 1st down. Hargrove. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. 2nd and 11. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. They run with Crockett. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now back to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, they took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. He finds Bolden. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Holding offense.
picked up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. On play action, they'll throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. To Crockett on the ground. And a solid run down inside the 30.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 8.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It puts it on the carpet, it's out, and the Packers pick it up. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Up the middle they go. Amos. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much of in this game, a really nice run. Do they decide to come back with it, or is that just a little flash, and maybe they continue to try and throw the ball?
On 2nd down, Amos. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Amos.
He'll get this down to the 38.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. He was waving his arms around the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass and you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And they enjoy this 4th quarter lead, starting out 1st and 10 now following the missed field goal. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Personal foul. Face defense.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely. No matter what angle you're making a tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Complete to number 27. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down now, Crockett, and only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Packers are right back in this football game. A CD, he tried to kind of lob that one in there. It looked pretty going through the air. The problem was it was in the air a little bit too long.
Yeah, that's a tough one because for that type of a route and what he tried to do and needed to do, he had to put a little air under it, and the defender was actually able to take advantage of it because it hung up there just long enough for him to get there and take it away.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
On second down, Amos. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points, that means this is now a 2-score game.
Yeah, and that's tough to deal with, isn't it? This little time left, those 2 points, doesn't seem like a lot, but it means everything now. Those are going to be the ones we're going to look back on. Those 2 points right there, the play of the game.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. That's taken on the 25.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They run the counter. Crockett, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth quarter stop?
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. The Packers offense now. They get ready to head back onto the field.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
He completes it to Beckham. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
A gain of 34 yards. First down, Green Bay.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got the connection to Moore. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Amos. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's got the hook up to Miller. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like...
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Important extra point up and through, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Packers 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. Now a hit and a loose football. And I believe he was able to get this back. He was. Boy, after giving up the touchdown, lucky that didn't turn into another. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
He'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, it's complete, an athletic grab, but still well short of the first. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here's Beckham. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So the Packers down by 2. A little over a minute and a half remaining. A field goal would be a game winner as they come up on first down. He's back to throw. Pass caught. Miller. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They'll look to throw. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Takes it at the 7. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So now it's the Vikings' turn. Trailing by a point after the made field goal. 26 seconds to go. Now their lead is evaporated, but they still have a shot on first down. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Complete to number 81.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Green Bay, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Miami next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town.